Alrighty, back again with another video. Just wanted to talk about a couple of things today. First, I'm just going to start like a new little series here because it's become very apparent that ever since joining the vinyl community, my record collecting has sort of, gone off the deep end, I guess. So I want to kind of do a new thing that maybe will appeal to a lot of people that certainly some entry-level records and whatnot that I think are just totally awesome. Probably a lot of people are going to have these records, or they're pretty easy to find, but just ones that I think are really important to my collection. Because with the vinyl finds, they're cool, but I think it's appealing to very, very small thing. I kind of like where my channel's going, but at the same time I want to kind of introduce stuff or even have commentary about albums that everybody kind of knows and loves, and let's just get some conversations going. I guess that's the point. So I attempted to start this yesterday, but I failed, so I have to do it today. So what I was going to do for the next 30 days, I was going to not do any record shopping whatsoever. Got a couple of trades coming from people in the community, but I'm not actually going to go to the store and buy anything. I'm just going to kind of absorb my collection for the next 30 days and then post a video every day kind of outlining, we'll talk about each an album every day. So I want to give a shout out to, and I believe it's For the Record 182. I didn't know if I wrote it down or not, but they will be right here. So if you're watching this on an iPhone, that probably looks pretty stupid, but there's the link to their channel. And for everybody new to my channel, here's the link to click to subscribe to my channel. So good stuff. But so I wanted to talk about today. This is going to be the first album, I guess, in the series. We'll go this way. See, I'm not used to which way I need to go here. Beatles Revolver. This one from 1966. Just a fantastic album. I was talking with Jason's Vinyl Obsession the other day, sort of about the Beatles, and for the last 2 days I've been really revisiting this album, just really sitting down, listening to it. This is a mono copy of this, so I don't know how desirable this is anymore, but for a long time this was pretty rare to find, and actually was lucky enough to come across it at a flea market for like $3. I didn't even know what it was. They had an Apple pressing of this, and then a the Color Band label pressing of it. So it was this one, oddly enough, was in better shape than that one, so I went with this one. But the importance of this album, I think, is it belongs in everyone's collection. It's really what they were able to achieve on this album. I think is leaps and bounds, from what they were doing. And even if you think about it, when this album came out, I'm sure it was just a monumental album. Absolutely, it's really funny to I actually sat down and listened to this. I've made a few copies for people on CDR with it, but of course it's the it's the US version. So like songs like I'm Only Sleeping and stuff like that, they're not on here, which is just kind of strange. But it's just fantastic. The guitar work, like with Taxman and all that, the guitar sound that George Harrison was getting on this album was just completely awesome. And of course, the title Revolver, revolution, moving on, turning, things like that. It's really quite a monumental album. And just really revisiting this, and I think a lot of people, kind of what Jason and I were talking about, a lot of people, kind of think is the Beatles is sort of that, that sacred cow, like it's okay to slaughter that sacred cow and say bad stuff about the Beatles. But after listening to a lot of the music that I do, which is one-hit wonders or no-hit wonders, as you've seen with some of the vinyl finds, listening to an album like this has been sort of a breath of fresh air. And I can honestly say I probably haven't listened to this album maybe I would say honestly for maybe a year, 6 months to a year at least. I really haven't sat down and put this on, so I'm really absorbing this album. Just if you don't own it, shame on you, really. But I think it belongs in everybody's collection. So, all right. Well, thanks for taking a moment there with me for that. So the way this is going to work is, if you're watching this, if you're watching this video and it's not September 2nd, basically over here will be the link to September 3rd. And if you're watching the September 3rd video, this will be September 2nd. This will be September 4th. So there's going to be a link up in each one of these here. You just have to click on it and you can follow this. And, like I said, these are just going to be essentials that I think. Again, today, Beatles, Revolver, just a fantastic album. So don't hear me talking too much about the Beatles, but hey, I'm going to start this one off, and we'll be back at you tomorrow with another one. So take care.